us talk.
Hello, hello, Guardians. I am Ransom Rider playing my favorite game, Destiny 2. Infinite Z, how are you? Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm up late. Cheerios, how are you, buddy? Very late for me. Very late. I had a nap. I had, a sandwich for dinner. Oh, I can't pass this guy up. I had a sandwich for dinner. I took a nap. And I thought, here I have slept the evening away. I've got things to do. So I actually want to get out here and just run through a few weapons and go through a favorite lost sector of mine. Hello, hello, Reed. This is Perdition. Oh, chest. This is Perdition. And I really like it. I like it a lot. And I'm going to go in a little bit unusual. I'm doing it a little bit different. There's the Lost Sector symbol, Guardians. Let me show you where Perdition's at on the map. It's in Cadmus Ridge. This is Varix, where you spawn in. Go to your left. And then this is Perdition, the Lost Sector. And here we are. Now, Guardians, I'm on Strand because, as you know, a couple of weeks ago, I said I'm going to use Strand till the end of the season because we have Strand Surge on just about every in-game content, mission that we can take, and I want to enjoy it while we're getting that Strand Surge. I'm using Osteostriga. This is going to be Barrier and Overload. I'm using Osteostriga for Overload. I'm using the V10 Vélez X for the Barrier. And I'm using Hero of Ages. This is new for me. Hero of Ages is new. Let me put in these champions are considered they're not bosses. They're considered majors. Coleman, how are you? Cheerios, Infinite, Reed, Coleman, welcome. I'm up late. I took a nap. I'm up late. The V10, I'm not a huge fan of this. I definitely could go the Ikelos submachine gun. I pulled it out of the vault. I may try it. But I've been looking at swords as a viable alternatives. Because I have my artifact set up with the medieval champion, swords are overload. So we're going to try it. Coleman, what have you been up to today? Now, I'm going to go in on Master, right? Overcharged Fusion Rifle, Strand Surge, Solar Surge, Arc Threat. Now that's Solar Surge when I know everything in here's Arc and Void. Just from experience, everything's Arc and Void, and then they give me a Solar Surge. I did not even bring, I do have a Solar Pulse Rifle that I like. But I didn't bring it. But 25% additional. That's a lot, Guardians. That is a lot. I have Sola's Scar. I wished I had this Adept. I don't have it Adept. But let's possibly use it the next run. Because I'd like to do like 3 of these. I think I'd like to do maybe 3. Let's find out how it goes. Let's go in at 1840. Exotic leg armor. We got to clean this lost sector out. Clean it up, Ransom. Coleman, it's always good to see you. We might, Coleman. I know that we have a raid tomorrow evening planned with Speakeasy Bob. I'm not sure what time the clan has that planned, but you know, I definitely know it's coming. Now, I don't have on, you know, really void damage artifact mods, but there are definitely a lot of void artifact mods. So, you know, that's, I'm going to do some options in here. I want to do a few options. Guardians, as you know, Coleman, I hope it's going to be fun. I hope it's going to be fun. I don't know that it's been fully verified yet, but we'll find out tomorrow. Speakeasy Bob has played with me several times, and I would love to get him through Root of Nightmares. All right, now look at them. They run and hide. If you're starting to do well, they're going to run and hide. Watch them hide. Get out of here, Harpy. Get out of here. All right, now I'm going to use the V10. I have, you know, killed her prior to her, you know, getting to move. But I didn't risk it this time. I did not risk it. I should risk it. I've been through here deathless. I don't need this deathless. I should just risk it and go in. And see, she's not gone yet, but she's fixing to. As soon as I get her down the next level, she's going to leave. See that? Now she's gone. She's gone. There's a song about it. They wrote a song about her leaving. I can't sing it, but it's out there. It's in the real world. It's in the real world. Coleman says you're just hanging out with the family. That's always good. It's always good. Spend time with your family. Enjoy them. I hope you're having a good time, Coleman. Now, I have to watch for that overload champion. You know, he is powerful. And watch him throw those bombs. He's going to try to lure me out where he can actually get me hit, you know, with a bomb. He wants to get me with a bomb. I drop a bomb. I think there's a song about that. I drop a bomb on you. Ah, that was vicious. Vicious monsters. We're coming for you, Vex. Now, Guardians, most often, listen, okay, this is how it goes. Most often, you want to get their friends before you go for a champion. Take out their friends. Get them. You know, give them a to-go box and put a nail in the lid. Their friends stink. They stink. They've got rotten friends, and you want to get rid of every single one of them. Every single one of them. Oh, Coleman, I really, really like Osteostriga. You know, I've vaulted it for a very long time. I didn't use it a lot, but it's just been so much fun with overloads. I just can't get enough of it. I do have the catalyst, as you saw. I did not have to really reload on him. The catalyst turns Osteostriga into a machine of death that shows no mercy. As long as you're getting those shots, as long as you're getting... Oh, the Hydra's gone? Bye! Bye! Say hello to your Hydra friends back in Vex World. We know they pick up the spare parts. Come on now. They send a crew out here after we leave, and they pick all these little parts up, and they rebuild them. They rebuild them. We know how it works. We come back, they rebuild. Okay, I saw the champion. 2 champions have appeared. But there's going to be a lot more of them. Now, ultimately, Guardians, you know, you don't have to really... you don't really have to get all the champions in this final boss room. The important part, if you're looking for the completion... look, it's a champion up there. And that will be a barrier champion. That's a barrier champion. And he's got friends, so I need to get the friends really first. Look at them. Scurrying about, looking to kill me. They're looking to kill me. I'm not that kind of guardian, Vex. I'm not that kind of guardian. Now, this guy, look at that. See, he jumps around, throws his shield up, fully heals. This is why, when I did a short about, I feel like if we hit the big orb, the big shield around him, the big circle, I feel like if we hit that, that should be able to pop it. We shouldn't have to hit the body. Oh, Q, welcome home. Welcome home. Q says, just got home from work. Tonight was easy. That is good. You know, it's always good to get into work and it not be as difficult as maybe it is at times. Oh, reloading. I have to get this on a different cycle from his cycle. I want to keep him up in the air to keep that shield from coming back, Guardian, so we can get him. We can get him good. Now, he's got a friend up here. He's got a friend. I need to just calm down. And the wyverns are coming. I almost forgot. I almost forgot the wyverns. Vicious monsters. That's all I can say about them. Vicious monsters designed with one purpose. They were designed with one purpose, Guardians. To do you in. They did not expect Osteostriga. They were not prepared for a weapon like Osteostriga. And I am glad. Now, part of this is getting that old wyvern where it's not going to really, you know, be able to shoot at me. Because they shoot a mean bullet. They shoot a real mean bullet. Q, have you played any at all today? Have you played? Q, I hope the story's good, and I hope you stay involved. I would miss you if I didn't get to see you in chat and in game. Although I know you've been a bit disappointed lately. I hope it's really good. Big. It's a late one, buddy. It's a late one. I looked for you online to see if you were up, and I'm glad to see you here. Big Nut is in the house. Hello, Big Nut. I took a nap, Big. I had a ham sandwich, fell asleep on the sofa downstairs, and just didn't wake up. I slept for a while. And now I'm wide awake. I am wide awake. It's 1:18 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ooh, that one scared me. Look at that. Look at that, Guardians. A Vex hooked up to a Exo. Frightening. Frightening. I'm going to take a picture of that. I never really had noticed it before. Wow. Wow. Hero of Ages. That, my friends, fellow Guardians. That's why I love Hero of Ages. That made that feel so simple, so easy. This is an 1840. It's an 1840. Oh, Big. Did you have a good time, buddy? Was it like a small little party? Family, friends, a get-together, a social? I really like a social, Guardians. Someday, I hope that we all get to go to Guardian Con and hang out. I want to hang out with everyone. We'll stay at the hotel where Guardian Con is hosted, and we'll just have a good time. Now, the one thing about Hero of Ages, it's not a caster frame. And Guardians, if you've hung out with me in the past, I've been working with my caster frames again. Definitely several of them that are good. I wished I had the Sola Scar Adept. It's a solar caster frame sword that came from Trials of Osiris a very long time ago. I'm sure Big has it. Oh, nice, Big. That's a really good evening. That's a good evening. Now, any of my earlier in life friends, because I moved to several cities, I don't really see them, and they live so far away. Guardians, so far away. My hometown. It takes a while. Now, this is where the caster frame would have come in handy. But I work the steps. The Lost Sector, there's a Lost Sector, Guardians, on Neo Muna. And you can work the steps. Now, see, he hides. He's walking right up here on me? Get out of here. Osteostriga is just eating that boss. I mean, that's him. He's gone. And now, ultimately, I don't even have to fool with those little champions. Wow, he's after me. He is after me. Watch him hide. He knows I'm going to do something to get him back. He knows. He ran. He hid. Woo! Just out of the corner of my eye, I saw that shield go up. He healed up a little bit there. Overwatch. You know, I've often thought I should give Overwatch a try. Let's go in and get him. Wow, Hero of Ages. Thank you for being such a phenomenal sword. Oh, and I got exotics. I got exotics. I feel so lucky to have gotten that. So lucky. So lucky. Oh, you have both the god rolls on that big. I really like it. I need to probably, because solar's a 25% in here. Maybe I need to change into it. Maybe how many are in here? 64. There's 64 enemies of humanity in this Vex Lost Sector, this nasty little hole. We cleaned it out. Now I want to go back in, but I want to change some weapons. Guardians, I'm having Titan water. Too late in the night. You know, or depending on how you view it, early morning. It is AM. Oh, Q, that's awesome. That is awesome. I really like, I think cosplay, you know, I love to see people fully decked out in their favorite characters in real life. You know, I like to see it in real life. Now, there's a 25% solar damage bonus, but let's try Temptation's Hook. And instead of backup mag, I really think I want to just do the major spec. Rapid sword strikes increase this weapon's damage for a short duration. Guarding also ends the effect. Bosses, vehicles, and guardians. You know, it's a major spec, so it's not really a boss. Relentless strikes, jagged edge is the best that I can do here. It's the best that I can do. So, and let's, I mean, I want to look at a new color shader. Let's take a look at this. You know, I'm partial to purple. I really love it. Now, this is, I mean, I don't know, this thing. I feel like I'm going to use the Ikela submachine gun. It's not going to have the range. And then I want to go, I haven't really used Vigilance Wing, but let's try it. That gives me barrier, Anti-barrier pulse rifle. Vigilance wing is a pulse rifle. Overload is, definitely the Akello submachine gun. Overloads are automatics and submachine guns. And then I also have the sword, which is going to be overload because I have medieval champion. So this is a total change. This is a caster frame. It's a caster frame, meaning I can stand back, sling the sword, sling it, and do damage. Penguin Cat. Penguin Cat. It's probably like dinner time for you out in Big O Cali. What time is it for you there? Like 10:30? I'm up late, Penguin Cat. I took a nap. Okay, now I still want to do it on Master. Let's compare how these swords work. See this Solar Surge? Arc is the threat. This means you get 25% damage to outgoing solar or strand. And if I use a fusion rifle, I could get 25%. And I could use a fusion here. 10 o'clock for you, Penguin Cat. I could use a fusion because I'm using the sword as an overload. So, there's options. I have options. I don't even really carry a fusion, but I'm wondering if Vex Mythoclast would be good here. I mean, would Vex be good here? Maybe. I might even have to pull it out of the vault. Because I do have Peace of Mind, which I like. I do like Peace of Mind. Thank you, Q. Thank you. I always appreciate you. Q, I appreciate seeing you and hanging out. And I hope you are well. And I want you to have a good night. If I get out of this and still do something, I'll holler at you. Oh, she fled already? Oh, she got me. Woo! She burned me up. But look at that. It's void damage. And it said, be prepared for arc damage. Look at all that void damage. Now, wait, did I read that wrong? The threat is arc, yet the boss slings void. This bunch is slinging void at me. I mean, I definitely feel like I read that wrong. I read it wrong. But when I checked it, Guardians, I did not read it wrong. Wow, it was empty, but I still got him. Guardians, even though it was empty. You can do damage with the hilt of the sword when you're out of ammo. And that's exactly what I did. But I don't know about the rest of these. You know, the damage with this pulse rifle, it's not as fast. I just don't want him trying to stomp on me and slam that big gun. I mean, it looks like he's carrying Vex. Now, that Akelos machine gun, that Akelos machine gun, I really haven't used it enough to be, you know, saying yay or nay about it. I don't want to say yay or nay because I have not used it a lot. Maybe I need a counterbalance on it. Is that what I need on it? Maybe I need a counterbalance mod on it just to give it a little bit more stability. Is the Wyvern out? Guardians, weapons make a big, you know, it's the weapons. They make a big difference. A big, big difference. You know, I'm just that reload. I feel like I used to have one that reloaded a lot faster. Maybe I deleted the wrong one. I might have deleted the wrong one trying to make room in my vault. I'm actually wondering, you know, we faced Big and Penguin Cat and I did a lot of Trials of Osiris just recently. And, you know, we did face some folks that were using submachine guns. I was thinking, I wonder if Risk Runner would be good in here. Would Risk Runner be good? 900 rounds per minute. Man, oh man, I do like that. Reload speed is tragic, but taking arc damage increases weapon power and arc resistance. Now, you can see they're shooting void at me. They are shooting void at me. So that's a possible option. It's a possible option. Teraba is solar. I would get that solar boost. I would get a 25% boost. Graviton Lance, Cheerios mentioned this to me. I think several others of you mentioned this one to me. But I'm thinking Vex Mythoclast just for the damage. Because you get a 25% additional on solar damage. And then you are going to be able to use, you know, your kinetic weapon and a sword to make up for the barrier and overload. Because fusion is neither. You know, it's neither. What I'm saying is, I'm missing Osteostriga. That's what I'm saying. Because it's so good in here. Now, I know the wyverns are coming. And should I just get up here in their face? Oh, wee! She got me. You get out of here, you wyvern with your stinking warp lance. Now, that would have really upset me had I not already gone. Had I not already gone, you know, flawless on this, I would have been really PO'd about it. Really PO'd. I mean, that would have upset me, but because I've already been flawless, I'm not going to be concerned about it because I'm just really testing the look and feel of my weapons. So Various, I'm up late. I took a nap. I had a ham sandwich with some baby Doritos. They were like they're minis. They're called Dorito minis, and I had a ham sandwich with Dorito minis. They were the cutest little things I've about ever seen. I really liked them. Same identical taste, just little bitty triangles. I needed to throw a bunch of them up in the air and scream, "The witness is coming. The witness is coming." Because they're little triangles. Now, if I had my super, I'd just run back there. And get him. Because all of his friends, and he's shooting Void. I feel like I was misled, Guardians. Did they label this thing wrong? I mean, look, that's Void damage. That is Void. Wow, I'm just missing Osteostriga. So Various, it is night out. Yes, it is 1:41 a.m. I just want to keep him suspended and try to get him finished. I want to get him finished. And Guardians, remind me, I want to do another one of these before I go to bed. You know, remind me to change this up to void resistance. All right, I got it. So no matter if they killed me or not there, I would have had it. I would have had it. And I think it's 15 minutes in here, so I'm under the 15 minutes. Get out of here. All right, now I'm going to change my weapons. I'm going to change weapons. I want to say that I did like Hero of Ages better there. I liked Hero of Ages better. I know, Silverius. I'm swapping through weapons, and I don't know. That wasn't my favorite. That was not my favorite by any means. Let's go back to the rally, to the selection of the level. That was an 1840. Silverius, earlier I did it solo flawless on 1840, and now I'm just playing with my weapons. That was definitely a no for me. This is overload. This is going to be overload. So it's barrier and overload. So I need an auto. But, I could use this. That's a pulse rifle. That's going to give me anti-barrier. I could go lay Monarch for overload, right? And, then we could get busy on something else. But I did like the sword. I liked it. I'm going to go with Sola's Scar, because we get a 25% additional damage. Additional. Goku, Ultra Instinct. Hello, hello. Silverius, that's what I used my first run. It cannot be beat. It just chewed them up. Osteostriga just chewed them up for overload. But I've just been playing with the caster frames. There is... Let's do... I might have to do 2 more of these Guardians. I don't know. But I'm going to go into my app. I'm going into the Destiny Companion app. And I want to search for sword. And I'm gonna give them a long way to go, because I'm transferring this over. Black Talon. Now, I love Black Talon. I love it, love it, love it. Lament is another option. Lament would really go through. It would chew those barriers up. Overload, auto submachine gun. I really don't have an auto here, but there are good choices. Let me type it in and see what I could switch in for that, because I'm all about trying different weapons. You never know what you're gonna find that you love.
Work's not done yet. Get ready, Guardian. We've got Vex to deal with.
Amit is a really good one. Amit. But I was thinking Gnawing Hunger. I was really thinking Gnawing Hunger. Rufus Fury, another good one. Tommy's Matchbook. Wow. I'm thinking that. But I want to bring in a fusion. And I want to bring in Vex. I just feel like I've got so many options all of a sudden. I feel like there's so many options. Because overload, I can use auto submachine gun. Or my sword. So I could stick with the sword. And then I could use Vex Mythoclast just to see how much damage it's going to do. And then for barrier, I still have the pulse rifle. Oh, Battle Scar? 540. I mean, I haven't used this Battle Scar at all. And I thought I had a Battle Scar with kinetic tremors. I think it's on my hunter. Silverius 2 primes is not the way. I don't mind it, Silverius. Who's doing that? Who's after me? Get out of here. I don't mind it. Let's take a look at this. I just want to try different options. I don't want to have to use the same weapon, Silverius. I want to try different weapons. So let's... Oh, wait a minute. Arc threat. I mean, I feel like Void was all over the place in there. All right, let's put one Void in. Maybe the Harpies. Were the Harpies shooting Arc? Were the Harpies shooting Arc? See this, Silverius? I get a 25% bonus damage with fusion rifles. So I'm just going to use it and see. I'm going to use it and see. But Osteostriga, by far, you know, it's my first choice. And then followed by Wishender. Wishender just hits everything. And maybe I'm going to try Wishender in here. You know, I've used it before. I really like Wishender. It will one-hit the Harpies no matter. Is that enough damage? Not really. Not really. Although she did run. I mean, she ran. Okay, Guardians. This is Vex Mythoclast. You know, it's a fusion rifle from the Vault of Glass. Is it doing enough for me to want to run the whole thing with it? I don't think so. I don't think that's doing enough. Let's go out. I'm not going to go through the whole thing with it. Q, I've loved Vex Mythoclast. I love it, but I'm going to switch into something else. I'm glad we tried it out because, man, oh man, did I ever want this weapon. And you can see I've got 11,000 kills on it, so I have loved it. Now let's just switch out and take a look. Let's go back to Le Monarque. Let's go back to Le Monarque. So Le Monarque is inherently overload. So I have overload, and then barrier, I still have my pulse rifle. You know, because I could also use Outbreak Perfected. I could give it a go. And then I have my sword. Let's go in and just see how this works. Let's take a look at it on the master level. Le Monarque. This is with Le Monarque. Silverius, you are correct. You are 100% correct. Let's see what Le Monarque does here. Is Lay Monarch gonna do it for me? I don't know. I mean, it was definitely, you know, better than me just doing the 25% damage but I don't, I want to do something else. I want to do something else. So various they did, you know, I had like 3 or 4 great months with Vex, and then it was nerfed. It was nerfed. And then didn't they buff it again? They nerfed it too far into the ground, and then they did a little buff. I don't remember, but let's swap out. As much as I like that, let's try this and just see what it does. Okay, that's anti-barrier. And then overload is going to be auto submachine gun. So hang on a minute. I'm going to transfer Vex out. Okay, now let's go auto rifle. And I'm gonna pull in an old standby. Let's pull this in. This is Gnawing Hunger. Let's give it a go. Let's give this a go. When it initially released in Vault of Glass, it was phenomenal, and then they nerfed it. We had about 3 good months with it, and it was nerfed. Okay, I haven't used Black Talon yet. Now let's just go in and look at this, Guardians. Let's go in and look at it. We're doing this. We're selecting on Master. And we're just going to see what Wishender will do. And then I do want to go in with Black Talon. I want to just try Black Talon for fun. I want to see what it will do. Oh, Q, it was unbelievable in its original form. Wow. Boy, look at that. Oh my gosh. Bammo. Bammo. I'm afraid for Osteostriga, and I do fear for really I fear for Wishender. Wishender is so powerful that this feels like, you know, just a plain lost sector, not the selectable lost sector. Lay Monarch will not one-hit the shielded harpies, though, Penguin Cat. It won't one-hit them. And he's shooting Void. I mean, that's pretty good. Look at that. One hit. One hit. It's going to one hit them. One hit, my friends. Let's chew that thing up. Get out of here. Wow. I took 2 down. 2 down. You know, this makes me feel like a Destiny god again. I mean, that's how good Wishender is. That's how good. Now, okay, I want to play with Black Talon. Solvarius, Penguin Cat Q. So far, you know, Wishender. Not even Osteostriga could bring down the shielded harpies like that. And number 2 would be Osteostriga. Now, I want to go in. This is for fun, Guardians. This is for fun. Solvarius, you know, I used the weapons in Guardian games, and I've got a couple in the vault. I don't know if I'm going to love them or not, because I have a scout rifle. I have Hung Jury Adept with shoot to loot and kinetic tremors. And somewhere I've got Battle Scar. I think I have this with kinetic tremors. I hope I do. But Wishender, yes. Osteostriga's a big yes. Let's go over, wait a minute, barrier, pulse rifle. I need a pulse rifle. Do I have one? Let's do Battle Scar. This doesn't have kinetic tremors on it. But I want to use Black Talon. I want to use Black Talon. So barrier is a pulse rifle, yes. And I have overload, an auto, yes. You know, I could switch back. There's a lot of options under submachine guns. But I'm going to stay with Gnawing Hunger. I know this is double void. But I want to just go in and see if I can get the old Hydra. I want the Hydra gone. Will this do it? Can Black Talon take it down? And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a row of void, since that's really all I saw in there. It's really Q. Were the harpies shooting arc at me? I don't remember seeing it. You know, maybe Wishender took them down too quickly. If I could get that scout rifle from Guardian games with kinetic tremors, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Let's launch in again with this. They're only arc damage. Maybe I might have made a mistake because I put all void damage on, because I feel like that's where the danger lies. It's where the danger lies. Oh my gosh. Did I make a mistake with this pulse rifle? Now, this is Gnawing Hunger. Oh my gosh, this pulse rifle. I can't use it. I cannot use that thing. Well, let's just wait a minute. Let me see. Let's see about Black Talon. Wow. Wow, Black Talon. I love you. I love you. It's been so long. I used to use Black Talon all the time, Guardians. But this thing feels so weak. Battle Scar, you feel so weak. I mean, maybe Amit with adaptive munitions would really quickly cut through those shields. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. I'm just really amazed in the best of ways at the power Black Talon is wielding. Word of the day, wielding. It's exceptional. It is exceptional. All right, they're going to come in. But see, all these guys, I could one-hit them with Wish Ender. But that was an overload at 1840. That was an overload at 1840. I don't like the gun that I have in Battle Scar. You know, maybe I just don't have the correct one in. I don't know, but I don't like it. Now, I can make do. Gnawing Hunger, you've always been good to me, and you are still good to me. I can definitely make do with Gnawing Hunger. Still. Black Talon is a 100% yes. It is a yes. Battle Scar is a no. This is a peace of mind. I normally go to this. But look at that. You know, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 things less, 3 better. That's what I look at. You know, I look at that. Impact is less, but you're getting 540 rounds per minute. The reload speed is better. You know, maybe if I could, I think I have this on my Hunter with kinetic tremors. I can't say for sure. I don't know. I can say that Black Talon is phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Don't hesitate to use Black Talon. Okay, there's the arc damage. There is the arc damage. Love it. Love it. So this pool is a glob of arc. And its damage is increased 25%. So that's where it comes from. Because I really looked at that and thought, you know, what do they mean? I'm seeing all void damage. And look at this, a gob of void damage. I wasn't backing down. I've done this deathless, you old Minotaur. You know, I wasn't backing down. But now, you know, what I face is the barrier. But luckily, I have Strand for that. You know, okay, let's just go test it and see how it does. Woo wee! That, you know, without that arc, oh my gosh, that combined with the harpy, it fried me. Now, I fried her back, but definitely if I would have been out of time, or if I was concerned about Deathless, that, you know, that was rotten right there. That was rotten. The arc pools, though, you know, bad deal. Phenomenal. Love it. Now, of course, I'm out of ammo. I'm just going to take this guy down. Okay, I'm not looking to finish this. Oh, but I did finish it, so I'm all right with that. These weapon choices, I can give Black Talon a thumbs up. I can say, yes, Guardians, you know, you could do a lot worse than Black Talon. Okay, so it froze me out, but we got the chest, and I felt like that was Black Talon's a yes. It's a yes. Now, let's do one more testing. Right, we didn't really test Outbreak Perfected tonight. Let's test Outbreak Perfected just to find out what we're going to like. Outbreak Perfected, yay or nay? Now, that gives me Pulse Rifle, Anti-Barrier, Overload is going to be my sword, and the auto. It will be the auto. So let's take a look at Outbreak Perfected. Just as a little test. Let's try it. I still am wondering, Q, if the, you know, Risk Runner, is Risk Runner viable because of the arc pools? Could I stand in the arc pool and activate Risk Runner's ability, you know, to just fry them? I've not used Risk Runner in a while, and it would be interesting. Now, she's going to run, but wow, Guardians, Risk Runner took her, or not Risk Runner, but Outbreak Perfected destroyed her. You know, she will not be in the next room. She will not be in the next room. Chat, are you seeing this? I can't believe my eyes. It's that good. It is that good. Outbreak Perfected, destroyed her. Go, my little nanites. Go. Eat them while they live. Spare nothing. Destroy them. These are monsters that have crawled their way out of the darkness, Guardians. And we shall show no mercy. Oh my gosh, Q. I'm not believing how it just destroyed her. Look at all that void damage. I can't believe that thing healed up, though. Did y'all see that? It healed up very quickly. Very quickly. I probably shouldn't have suspended him and kept him on the ground. I think I would have had better contact with my sword. Let's go up and just see what goes on with Outbreak Perfected in this room. You know, Q, the thing that made me not use it as much, you know, because I loved it. I earned this in the original mission, and I got the catalyst for it out of that original mission with the puzzles. Timed. It was all timed. But it wasn't fully auto, Q. It was not fully automatic. But now that you can set your system to full auto, you know, it's definitely moved up into my favorite category. It's moved into my absolute favorite. I'm just crazy about it. You know, it really just stacks that damage. Those nanites start working. Watch him heal. It was shocking how fast those things heal. It really is, Guardians. It really is. You know, I might finish this one. I might finish this one. Oh, the wyvern got me. That's all right. Now, I'm not mad at myself because, you know, we've done this deathless. We're just having fun with weapons right now. Fun with weapons. You know, even with all that void protection, the wyvern simply, that blast is so powerful. It is just so powerful. Now, isn't there another one up there? Where's that second wyvern? She got me. I didn't even see her over there in the corner hidden out, but that's all right. She's shown herself now, and she shall die for that. She shall die for that. Luckily, wyverns don't heal. Guardians, have we ever had a wyvern champion? I'm just wondering if we've ever had a wyvern. I really can't think of any, and you'd think the Glassway would be the place for a wyvern champion. What? You know, how many are up there? How many are up there? Here I am just goofing off, and something's vicious. Something's angry with me. I mean, it was hitting me so hard, it felt like a wyvern. Let's see how many of these I can get before I'm actually pulled out of here. I was gonna go for it. Ooh, I get so carried away in that, Guardians. I just use my focus, and that's what I'm thinking about. But I was timed out. Outbreak perfected. 100% from me. Osteostriga, a 100%. Wish Ender, 100%. Guardians, there's some options there. The caster frame sword, if you have the medieval, you know, you need the medieval champion checked. Don't hesitate to use that. Don't hesitate to use it. But I really do like Osteostriga. I like the fact that I have the catalyst. Poison final blows return ammo to the magazine. So it's, oh, Q, thank you. I don't know why it does that. It's, you know, maybe I need a new camera. Maybe I need a new camera. But, you know, I do need to get to bed. It's 2:30. You know, I'll miss my breakfast, and breakfast is like my favorite meal. Guardians, I am Ransom Rider. This is my favorite game, Destiny 2. Let me just see if I can fix it real quick so I can say goodbye to you guys. Did that get it? Did that do it? Did I even have the right thing? I don't know. What is it coming back? Oh, there I am. All right. Thank you guys, and have a fantastic night. And thank you for hanging out with me. As always, I 100% appreciate you guys. It makes playing the game just so much better to have friends. I need friends. I am Ransom Rider. This is my favorite game, Destiny 2. Bye. Bye. Thank you, guys. Thank you.